Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be going over 8 things that are keeping humanity stuck. Now, I believe that we are progressing in life during this time, during this age that we're in right now. We are progressing as a species. I can really say for a fact that I can say for certain that we are growing. We are heading towards a new direction in life. Now, there are some things that are hindering us. There are some things that we are doing, things that we are consuming in the world that are really hindering us from taking it to the next step, taking it to the next level. All right, so in this video, I'm going to be going over those 8 things that are keeping humanity stuck. All right, so let's not waste any time and let's go ahead and get started. So the first one we got is unhealthy eating / lifestyle. Now, especially in America, in the Western world, we don't take pride in our health. We don't take pride in our diet. We don't pay attention to the foods that we consume. Some of the our daily habits and our daily lifestyles. We don't take those into consideration. Most of the time when we are young, we think we are healthy, and these certain foods that we're eating are not gonna affect us in the long run, or we just don't pay attention to it right away. We don't pay attention to our health as of right now, but our body, we are going to pay the consequences later once we get older. All right, that's why I always take pride in my health, and I always take pride in being physically fit, because I want to be healthy. I want to live a prosperous life. I want to live a longer life as much as possible. Or I was listening to the radio yesterday morning, the Steve Harvey morning show, and he had mentioned something that was very, I'm not surprised at the end of the day, but he had mentioned something that caught my eye. He had stated that there were, he was comparing the McDonald's in America and McDonald's in the UK. And he was saying that, McDonald's fries in America, they contain 19 ingredients, right? And the McDonald's fries in the UK, they only contain 3 ingredients. All right, so that goes to show the type of food that we have in America. All these different ingredients, and ingredients that we can't even pronounce. So, America's trying to poison us at the end of the day. They feeding us with this poison food, this unhealthy food, but all in all, it's up to us to try our best with what we have, the resources we have and things of that nature. All right, so I'm going to be plugging in some videos, multiple videos I have uploaded in the past in this video right here. All right, so be on the lookout for that. So I'm going to be plugging in, how to increase your energy levels, healthy foods versus unhealthy foods, and the benefits of exercise that you need to know. All right, so we need to be taking pride in our health, always, watching what we eat, and maintain, a healthy lifestyle. All right. So the second one is news / media. Now, as far as the news goes, they try to implement fear into our daily lives. Whenever we're programmed to watching the news, television programming, the television as I like to call it, the news tries to program fear into each and every one of us. All right, good news, positive news, it's not really popular. Nobody's trying to watch the positive, good news, the news stations and broadcastings. They're not going to portray positive and good news. All right, they're always going to be portraying the bad news, because they're always trying to put humanity in fear. They're trying to put fear into every single person on this planet Earth, because that's how they're able to control the masses, by fear. All right, once you have a man or a woman in fear, you're able to control their mind. You're able to control them. At the end of the day. And as far as media, social media, things like that. We're always constantly scrolling on social media. Social media tends to lead towards depression and anxiety, and no self-worth, or low self-esteem, which I'm about to go over in the next one, actually. So I had made a video on social media detox. I made a social media detox video that you can check out for yourself. If you're willing to take breaks from social media, take a step back from the social media game, the social media world that we live in. If you want to take a break from that and just recharge and to recharge your mind, I recommend that video as well. Right, so always eliminate the news altogether. But you know, you know, if you're a beginner and you're just starting, you thinking about taking a break from social media, I highly recommend a social media detox. For at least, for a couple weeks. If you first starting out, start out with a couple weeks, then a couple of months, maybe even a year. All right, so always limit your social media and news consumption because it's better for your health and mental health all around. So the third one is lack of self-esteem / self-worth. Now, most people, a lot of people, I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but you have some people out there who are struggling with their self-identity. They might have low self-esteem. They might talk bad about themselves. They might not see themselves in a particular light. They don't talk highly of themselves, and things of that nature. All right, so I had made a video on the ultimate self-improvement guide. Awaken the greatness within yourself. It always starts from within. All right, once you're able to change yourself from within, then all the other changes start to happen without. Right, so if you are struggling with self-identity, or if you are a person who lacks self-confidence, lacks self-esteem, and you just need that encouragement on what you need to do, taking baby steps in order to help yourself in those regards, then check out that video. All right, the ultimate self-improvement guide. So next one, entertainment over knowledge. Now, social media, not just social media, but the world tries to hide as much information as we can, hide as much knowledge as we can. That's why they're always pushing out the entertainment videos into the algorithm, whether it be through YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. I've always realized, when people are on their phones, they're always, preoccupied with, videos that don't benefit them, videos that, don't provide any knowledge or intelligence. It's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of energy. It's just a waste of attention. Right? So they always try to put those things into the forefront. The videos that don't benefit you, that are just wasting your time just for laughs and entertainment and things of that nature. All right, so I had made a video on how to gain more knowledge and wisdom. Right, I'll leave that link down in the description. It's always important for us to gain as much knowledge as we can. Once you start gaining more knowledge, we start to become more, developed. We start to expand our consciousness. We start to become a whole different person once we start gaining more knowledge. All right, because knowledge is power. But not only that, the use of knowledge is power. The execution of knowledge is power. All right, so once a man has knowledge, once a woman has knowledge, they can do anything. They become so profound and knowledgeable and intelligent. You just grow as a person. You start to grow and develop as a person when you start gaining more knowledge and wisdom. So the next one is fear. Now, like I said, with the news / media, the news is always promoting fear, always promoting violence and negativity and things like that. Or it results to anxiety. I know the people with anxiety, the rate is just rising high, especially in these times. There's so many people who are suffering from anxiety, just like I was. I used to suffer from huge amounts of anxiety, before I went through my spiritual awakening. All right, so I had made a video on how to overcome fear. I'll leave that link in the description as well. So if you are a person who feels like anxiety's taking over your life, or you're struggling with fear, you don't know how to get over that hump of fear, you just want to become fearless, you want to become free. All right, so How to Overcome Fear. I'll leave that link down in the description if you guys want to check that out, if you want to overcome fear, if you have a problem with fear and anxiety and things of that nature. So the next one is no sense of direction in life. Now we might be, coming up on stumbling blocks and, curves, curvatures and, road blockages and things like that, where we just don't know what we want to do in life, where our life is headed, what our purpose is and things of that nature. All right, so I made a video on how to find your purpose, how to find your purpose in life. I'll leave that link down in the description as well. So if you're wondering, if you're curious and asking yourself, what I've been put on this earth to do, what am I meant to do on this planet, where's my life headed, I want to know what I'm supposed to be doing in life, then that video will be helpful as well. All right, so go check that video out if you need help on finding your purpose and what you need to do in this life. What will make you happy, what you can do for free. All right, so if you're willing to do something for free, that means that's your purpose right there. That's your purpose right there. If you're willing to do something for free and you love it and you enjoy it and you're able to, stay in that flow state, you're not, on the job and, wondering, what time it is, or, saying time is moving slow and you're just always looking at your watch, always looking at the time. If you're willing to do something for free, that's your purpose. All right. Next one, lack of financial education. Now, I believe they do this for a reason. They don't teach us financial education in school, right? They don't teach, how to manage money or, what to invest money in. They don't teach you that in school, and they do that for a reason. School and college only prepares you to be in the workforce, to participate in the rat race. All right, so if you're a person who doesn't want to participate in the rat race, you want to, become financially independent, have that financial freedom and things like that, I have 2 videos. 7 ways on how you can make better decisions with your money. It's 6 things you need to remember in order to have financial success. All right, so check those videos out if you want to learn more on how to manage your money, figure out some smart ways on how to, save your money and invest your money and things of that nature. Because I'm learning a lot more about financial literacy as well. I'm on that learning curve too. All right. And then the last one, no emphasis on kindness and being friendly. Now, I don't have a video on this yet, but I will be making a video on this in the future. All right, so we don't think about or take the time to really consider, how we treat people. We don't think of, how us treating other people affects that person. All right, we live in such a competitive country, a competitive world, that we just don't take the time and we just don't think about things, in regards to that. All right, so I always encourage people to, treat people how you want to be treated. I always treat people with respect and kindness. All right, even if the person doesn't show that same energy or love back, do it anyway. All right, you're the bigger person. All right, that person doesn't want to, show you love, or that person just ignores you or gives you a funny look. You might feel some type of way, but it is what it is. Not everybody's going to show the same respect to you. But we need to show and, portray more emphasis on being kind and being friendly. Right? They used to do that in elementary school. They used to put a big emphasis on how you treat other people. But as soon as we, get older and, we have other things on our mind and we're doing other things, that we just don't take the time and we just don't think about how our actions and our words and things of that nature affect other people around us. All right, so always treat people with kindness and respect and love. All right, so let's recap today's video. These are 8 things that are keeping humanity stuck. First one, unhealthy eating / lifestyle, news / media, lack of self-esteem / self-worth, entertainment over knowledge, fear, no sense of direction in life, lack of financial education, and no emphasis on kindness and being friendly. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you're lacking in any of these things right here, I encourage you to, check out the videos that I plugged into this video right here. I believe it'll help you out greatly. Always, growing and developing, taking the time to study yourself, study other things that you're lacking. Just always keep growing and developing as a person, no matter what. All right. So till next time, and always remember, all power resides from within, and always keep the faith because God in the universe is always working for you. Take care, guys. God bless.